Right, 2-0 against Manchester City.
Yeah.
Was it the best performance or our best performance? I don't think so. But then I think as we do every other time, we want to get into the nitty-gritties of the performance of the Chelsea players in our first Premier League game against Manchester City. So we'll be doing departmental analysis and individual analysis of players and also rating at the same time. As usual, I have my man GH Armando. Armando is in the building. And my man of late is like the trigger is slow down.
No, it will come. It'll be battery low for now.
My man Snaps is in the building.
I'm here.
Right,
You know?
guys. Welcome to the show again.
Thank you, bro.
Yeah. We are still mourning from our yeah, but I mean it's okay. It's just the first, just the beginning.
Yeah.
And
but
I mean,
you know one fact it's always good to be here. It's always good to sit here and then be able to call yourself a blue fan. You know, there's so much joy in the fraternity.
Right.
Give or take, though, we know there are a lot of things we have to try, but one thing we always get is that we learn from our mistakes.
Absolutely.
So I know going forward, things are going to get better. Otherwise, ask yourself, why do we keep changing coaches? Why do we do this? Why do we do that? It's because we want things to get better. Maybe we are not there yet, but come on.
We'll get there.
2 days ago, I saw FIFA, the UEFA ranking for the best clubs. And then they explained it.
We actually beat Man U.
By far. There were 4 people behind us or 5 people behind us before Man U. And then, mind you, we have not competed in any European competition last season. And this season, we are in the less respected one. So that should give you a clue of what, Chelsea have. We don't get what we want.
Guys, let's get into the video.
And they talk too much. We go pace our people.
So, right, today, it looks like Enzo still played the 4-2-3-1 sort of.
Yeah.
Right.
No, I think I saw a 4-1-4-1.
Actually,
formation.
I think it was a 4-2-3-1.
4-2-3-1 or 4-3-3. It depends on.
Yes, in the field, I could actually see a 4-2-3-1 or a 4-3-3 kind of formation. Sometimes let's not get into all of that. Right, let's get into individual performances.
Yeah.
Goalkeeper Sanchez, briefly, what his performance today?
Sanchez made a lot of a lot of saves.
Absolutely.
Today. He for me, I always say this in terms of the saves rate. He's top there.
Good.
What I just want to see from him is his vocal.
To be able to communicate with his defense.
He should just shout at his defenders. Yeah. Arrange them well. That's one thing he doesn't really do, which I'm not happy about.
Sanchez, I think he was decent today. He made very good saves. Even the second goal, he had a touch to it, and then I had in one of his saves, I heard the commentator say he's a very athletic goalkeeper, and I think that's a positive comment to give to someone that's a shot.
I mean, Sanchez, I was one of the people who chose that, who said he was going to be in the post today, and for me, I think he did pretty well.
Yeah,
he did a lot of athletical saves and all of that. So for me, I think he was okay.
Yeah.
He was okay today, and as you keep saying, it's not being a goalkeeper is not just standing at the post and saving balls. You have to make sure that your defense is well organized to prevent the ball even from coming to you. That will help you actually do a lot of clean saves, clean sheets. Right. Gusto on the right.
Not so impressed today because I know who he is. I know he can do better. Even though Duko was much impressive today, running at him at all pace and all that. I think he didn't do well today. Of course, however, he's still in the learning process. We are all in the learning process. So I think Gusto can
improve.
Do better.
Right. Gusto.
I want to ask this question: how did Sevino fare against Gusto? I think Sevino wasn't really sent that much.
He was. Actually,
against Gusto.
He ran at him once.
Yeah.
Before the switch.
Yeah. Okay, but all in all, I just think that yes, he didn't give us his best today, which is what we would have required. Right. That's why we would think that he didn't really play so well. But all in all, I just think that
I think he can improve. I think
it was very decent.
One
way or another.
I think Gusto. We all know how hardworking,
how much of a beast he is.
Exactly. So probably he wasn't himself today. So Fofana. Amazing.
Fofana
amazing.
Was good. Fofana was good.
My man of the match.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Was good.
Amazing.
I feel he wasn't scared of nobody. He was there.
He was actually the opposite of what we saw in preseason.
Yes.
In preseason, he was like he was afraid.
Yes.
Today he was knocking everybody down left, right, center.
And not afraid. He had that command.
And you remember in one of our videos,
that.
I said he'll be spoken to, and that fear will get out of him. Some of these things psychologically they have impact. On you. But when you get the right counsel, you'll be able to actually get.
So I think the team is doing a good job at that, trying to get them on.
Exactly. So we have Cole.
Yeah, Cole was also
Cole's performance.
Yeah, the pair was actually good. Previously I was against that pair, but I think that today it's a pair that works better. So yeah, Cole will also give up his best and then.
Yeah, for me, I like I've been saying, I know that's going to be our perfect pair going into the season because the physicality I think they have it. I like Badeshir, who is mostly relaxed and all that. But I think Fofana and Levi Cowell, absolute.
Especially Fofana today was just amazing. Yeah. Cowell did good. He can improve, but I think Fofana was he can actually also improve. But I think he did. I was quite happy with his performance today. Yeah. Yes. Yeah. So let's go to
Mark Cuckoo.
Cuckoo actually gave us one of the good performances we've seen in a while from him, and then all of that. I just think that coming back from the Euros and then being a champion of it, he gave us that performance today too.
Yeah, he's actually one of my highest rated players. Yeah. He hard work. He has to block the ball. If you go beyond him, he'll come. You dribble, as you said, you dribble him 1,000 times. You see him again 1,000 times.
Yes.
That is what I want to see in a lot of our players. Yeah. He was the only person I saw to be, aside Fofana, to be very, very aggressive and wanting to make something happen. Yeah. So for me, I think I was so happy about Kuku's performance.
He
though we didn't actually see him a lot in preseason as well.
Of course, but I think today, in the early stages of the game, he has to chase. He has to chase Doku to the right, to the left wing, right? Because Doku couldn't do anything.
Yes. So another thing he did that I took notice of was not putting Haaland down the first goal.
Yeah.
He could have easily cleared him, knowing who Cucurella was, but he was mindful of where he was and tried his best to clear the ball. So he thought that he had cleared it. He looked around and realized the ball was still there, and that was where Haaland took chance.
So that's our defense. Yeah. Let's rate them. Sanchez, what would you rate him? Quickly.
6.
6.
That's
I think I'll give Sanchez a 6.5.
I'll give him a 7.
Yeah,
I was impressed with his
saves
and all of that. I'll give him a 7.
Gusto.
5.5.
5.5 also. 5.5 also.
I think I'll give Gusto a 6. I'll give Gusto a 6. Yeah. All right. So Fofana.
Yes, my man of the match. Solid 8.
All right.
Yeah, man, my man of the match.
Right.
Well, I'll give him a 7.5.
Yeah, I'll give him a 7.5 as well.
Yeah.
I'll give him a 7.5 as well. Yeah. Cucurella.
7.5 also.
Yeah.
7.5 also. Yeah. He was there for us.
Yeah, 7.5.
I'll give Cuckoo a 7.8. Cuckoo was a little bit, more. In the game, right? So that is our defense. So
Cowell, we've
not talked about Cowell.
Yes. Why you hate him?
People will just think. I know people will just think Cowell.
Yeah, I'll give him 6.
6.
Do much, but he did well.
Yeah.
Well, I'll give him a 7 also.
I think I'll give Cowell a 6. I'll give Cowell a 6 as well. So together, how they are. Like
the defensive 7.5.
Right.
7.
A lot of
I think I'll give them a 7 as well. They've been a lot of improvement. Yeah. Now let's get into the midfield. Lavia, Caicedo, Enzo. Lavia, Caicedo, Enzo. Yeah. Caicedo in the whole game.
Caicedo, especially in the first half, in the second half, they did very, very well. And I think maybe because Lavia was substituted, we could see him more involved in the second half. But Lavia have always been my man, throughout this preseason, and now he should be the main man for the season.
The midfield. Yeah.
Yes, we just pray that injuries
don't disturb him. Yeah.
Yeah, so I think only Enzo Fernandez didn't impress me today. Didn't really impress me at all.
Enzo didn't impress you.
No,
Right.
not really. So
Right.
I think, like I don't know. I want to believe Enzo is only hiding behind the captaincy. If not, he could be in trouble moving forward because he's not really who he is. I don't know whether it's because of the position or the role he's playing at the moment.
Right.
Yeah.
Enzo, Caicedo, Lavia.
Caicedo, perfect. Lavia, perfect. But Enzo, he didn't really impress me. I was a bit disappointed in his performance today. Like you are saying, he might be out of positioning and all of that. But I think that even that role, he could have even played it better because he took some slow decisions which actually cost us a lot of chances and then creativity. So I just think that. So I would want to give Lavia an 8, Caicedo an 8, but Enzo, I think I'll give him a 6.
Right. For me, I think Caicedo, as I said in our previous video, getting into the second half of the game, he was all over the place. And you made a point that probably I saw him a lot more because Lavia was out. So he had to do a lot more of the work. Yeah. He really impressed me. I've not really seen him. I mean, we didn't see him a lot in preseason. We're wondering how his performance was going to be like. I mean, this game, he really, really impressed me. Yeah. Same as Lavia. Lavia has always been my player since, preseason. And he has shown his consistency and his reliability in the midfield. So for me, I think he was also very good. Yeah. Fernandez, he wasn't bad, but the Fernandez we know, we expect a lot from him. He lost a lot of balls. Yeah. With how we see you, your physique, how strong you are supposed to be. Yeah. We expect you to shield the ball and be able to give. I mean, you shouldn't be losing balls, especially him. But I also felt probably where he played didn't really help him. He should have played an 8. Rather than a 10, which made him a lot. Because sometimes playing football can be funny. You might be good in a particular position, and people feel that in a similar position you can play, but not every player can do that. Yeah. So I think going forward, the coach should look at that and then let him integrate well into a position he can actually give his best. Yeah. For me, I'll give Lavia I think an 8. I'll give Caicedo a 7.8, and I'll give Enzo a 7.2.
Okay.
Right.
Lavia has 8 from me.
Yeah.
Caicedo 7.5.
Right.
Enzo Fernandez 6.
6.
No more than 6.
Right. Yeah. Now let's get to the forward.
Yeah.
Palmer, Jackson, Nkunku.
Palmer, honestly speaking, Palmer wasn't that cold.
Yeah, he wasn't cold.
He wasn't that cold today.
Yeah.
If we are going to rate him by an air conditioned measurement, I think he'll be around 25 degrees.
Then it was cold though. But it could have been colder than that.
You understand? We needed him to be at 16. You understand how he always is. Yeah. I don't know if he really wanted to play the 10 position which he wasn't given, but from where he was, like there were a few actually.
Right. I have a different opinion.
Yeah. Talk to us.
For me, Kopama, we didn't really see Kopama because there wasn't like they weren't getting him involved so much. The passes were not going to him as we should let him get himself into the game. That is one thing we need to take into consideration.
But
if you have a main man, all your balls should be directed to him.
Well, I think he got the ball, but he was also giving it out instead of trying more.
That's where the movement comes from. Kopama is somebody who doesn't hold on to balls. He needs a lot of movement to make his decisions. So if you are not making that movement, usually you make him useless.
And I think he actually, it's just that we didn't really see him, but he actually did a lot of work.
No, he did. He did.
There was this very creative pass he gave into the box.
Yes.
Between defenders.
Yes.
And I don't know who got the ball, but they couldn't really score that
it
ball.
Was Enzo and Nicolas Jackson who got confused.
So I think Jackson is not really that, kind of player that is loud.
Yeah.
But
he shouted for Enzo.
You get it. But he even his personality is not the loud kind of personality.
Yeah.
He's a bit quiet, but he does like a lot of work.
Yeah.
So I think it's just because things didn't go well. We would have seen a lot more of Cole Palmer today.
Yeah.
He did a couple of touches that just, that got everybody excited.
Yes.
But
you see,
going
in my
forward,
submission, what I'm trying to say is, you see, if he's given the 10 rule, you see him shooting at the goal more than just giving passes.
No, but
and sometimes when he shoots like that,
as he said,
it goes in. You have like
he has played from that position he played today before, and he has really impressed. So I don't really see that to be a challenge of him not really being able to perform. Just as we said, I think it's a team problem.
Yeah.
The whole team didn't come together very well. I mean, in this game.
That's why we didn't see much of Nkunku as well.
Nkunku as well.
See, I was going to
and
say
he was actually also working.
Yeah.
His work rate was actually also there, but
especially in the first half,
it wasn't really connecting.
Yeah.
Because when you do the work and it doesn't materialize, at the end of the day, it becomes cosmetic.
Yes, that's true.
Back to square one. You get it. So I feel that we should do a lot more. I mean, work together.
Yeah.
Like teamwork. When we are moving, we move together. When we are, you realize in part of the game, I told you when the midfielders came to take the ball, the defenders stood back.
Yeah.
And allowed them to go. That didn't, so if there is, if they lose the ball, there's a space for them to get in and punish you.
Yeah.
So I think we should move together as a team, and I think we'll be good. We'll be good.
Yes.
Right, Jackson.
He wasn't too clinical. Truth be told, he wasn't too clinical. I didn't. He was trying to be involved, but he was a bit slow, holding back, staying back, not really running
pushing,
for the ball, not pushing, not pressing like we saw when McGill came in. So I just feel like he could have done better for us, like we would expect of a number 9.
That's true. I think Nicholas Jackson still needs time to get back to his
fitness.
He's still recovering from an ankle injury. So for me, if I have to rate him, I'll give him 6.5.
Yeah, I'll give him a 6.5 also, and then give Palmer 7, give Nkunku 7.
Yeah, I'll give Palmer 7.5. He really pushed. Just that he as well created some chances.
Yeah.
So I'll give him 7.5, and Nkunku I'll give him 7.
I think I'll also give Palmer 7.5 and Nkunku 7.5 as well. I feel they
played their part.
They did well. They did great. Jackson, I think I'll give him a 6.5. Yeah, he needs, like, you see, when you are attacking a particular team, and the way you go alone, the way you press alone, can make the defense make mistakes.
Yes.
But you are as if you should go, as if you shouldn't go. Sometimes you are walking.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, it doesn't really threaten them. So they can play the ball at the back, push it to the midfield, and keep going until they get goal. So I think going forward, we can actually do better as a team.
Yeah.
Let's. It's like there was no enthusiasm to play. There was that edge to actually be proud to wear that Chelsea jersey wasn't there. Really there. We didn't really see a lot of that. Now let's come to the substitutes.
Okay.
Lavia came in. Dewsbury Hall came in for Lavia.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Dewsbury Hall.
Not so well.
You didn't see him a lot?
I didn't see him so much. He didn't really affect so much in the game. But okay, I would say an okay performance.
Well, I think different, because when he came in, I realized Neto and him had
they had
a coordination that actually helped the attack, and then Man City felt the presence and then felt the attack more. So honestly, I think Dewsbury Hall came in and then helped change things a bit.
Right.
Yes, that's
I would rather give it to Pedro Neto. He was the one who brought in that energy, that pressure at that point in time. Run at defense. And also coming from the back was something I really
rightly said. But you see, he got that help from Dewsbury Hall. That's why I would say he also played his part at Chelsea.
Right. So Pedro Neto.
If I have to rate him, I'll give him 6.5.
Well, I'll give him a 7, because I felt like in the time he came in, and then it being his first game for the team, and then wanting to Dewsbury Hall, so I'll give him a 6.5.
Yeah, 6. For me, I'll give him 6.
Right. I think Pedro, when he came in, put a lot more pressure.
Yeah.
It made the team a lot more
shaky.
See the agency that we are supposed to see.
Yeah.
So I think
yes, but the opponents were shaking.
They were shaking. I think I'll give Pedro a 6.5. I'll give Dewsbury Hall a 6. because they came into the latter part of the game and they weren't
did their
really
part well.
They did their part. McGew came in for Jackson.
Jackson. I didn't really see him that much, you know. Definitely, the time he came in, City were in possession more. So I think he only made some runs, you know, for pressing and all that. But I don't really see him that much.
Well, I saw that pressing capability. I saw him wanting to take the ball. He wasn't really giving the ball, but I saw him wanting to take it, and I think it's a plus. I think it's a plus. So I'll give him a 6.5.
I'll give him 6.
I'll give McGew a 6 as well. Renato Vega came in for Marco Correa.
Strong man.
Cucurella got a perfect replacement. Came in with that speed and then also strength.
I'm looking forward to seeing him fully. I've not seen him in a full game potential. I want to see him in the next match, starting a game and finishing the game. He is a good player, and I'm looking forward.
So maybe we should test that capability against the Swiss team.
Yeah.
So hopefully Enzo will do that.
Yeah.
Right. So I think those are all the stats.
Yeah.
Yes.
Our coach, our manager.
Today he didn't impress me with the substitution, so I think he can do better in that regards. So I'll, if I have to rate him today, I'll rate him 6.5. 6.5.
Well, I'll give him a 7. Reason being that I think it was just one of the substitutions he got wrong, which was Lavia and then Lavia's substitution. But all in all, I just think that he was mindful of what he was doing, and then it just didn't go well in one or two occasions.
Yeah. Right. For me, I think I'll give him a 7.5. As we keep saying, let's not make it look as if City is just an
easy team.
At the end of the day, we should know the opponents we are playing.
Exactly so.
Yeah, I feel the goals we could have actually avoided the goals. But that was what happened, and at the end of the day, we just got to learn from this and then come back better. I really want to rate him after our next game. That's when I'll really see what he's able. I mean, his capabilities are. Right. So, guys, I think basically that is it.
The team.
Right.
Yeah.
Guys, let us know what you also make of the analysis and also the substitutions, the ratings, and all of that. Let us know how you rate these players and what your thoughts are as well. As I told you earlier on, we also have a Telegram channel now. Make sure you subscribe to the Telegram channel. We do a lot of updates, regular updates, live updates there. If you want a lot more live updates, please make sure you subscribe to the channel. If you're watching this video for the first time as well, please subscribe to the channel, the YouTube channel as well. And also smash that like button, because we're going to be bringing you a lot more videos like this, reviews, previews, and also watch alongs as well. And, we've been talking about a show where we allow callers in and all of that. I wanted to let you in on the name of the show already, but we'll get to that in our next video. So please make sure you subscribe, and we'll see you in our next episode. Peace.
We out.